Here we have it, the new generation 2025 Toyota Camry Hybrid. This is the SE standard model. This is the entry level with a Canadian MSRP of $34,300 plus your freight, PDI, fees, and taxes. You can spend about an extra $2,000 and get yourself a moonroof, some larger alloy wheels, and so on. But this one's pretty well equipped. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about just ahead in this video. Now this one has Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, and under the hood we have Toyota's latest hybrid powertrain system, the THS5 hybrid powertrain system. I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that once we get under the hood. What do you think of this underground gray? I really prefer this over the pre-dawn mica or the magnetic gray metallic. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Now, there's been some remarks and comments on other content creators' channels and other social media platforms that the next generation 25 Toyota Camry Hybrid is just not all that different and that it's quite similar to the previous generation. I'm going to actually show you ahead in this video some side-by-side comparison with the 2024 Camry SE and this 2025 Camry SE. And yeah, you can see there's some similarities, but they're also quite different as well. Let's take a close-up look and really appreciate this new headlamp design. It's very new generation Prius-like, Crown Signia-like, Crown Sedan-like. This is a lot of class and luxury for what's supposed to be an entry-level Toyota Camry Hybrid. Now, the Camry for 2025, if you don't already know, comes hybrid only. We're seeing that a lot with the models in the Toyota lineup. No more combustion-only powertrain system. If you want the vehicle, if you want the features, you're gonna have to go to a hybrid powertrain system. What do you guys think of that? And this one is the front wheel drive version, but you can get the all-wheel drive version as well. Now, even this entry level does come with sport tuned suspension, paddle shifters, and more really cool standard sporty features. Let's take a look at some specifications under the hood. As I mentioned before, this one has Toyota's latest THS5 hybrid powertrain system under the hood, which is designed and built using lighter and more compact parts and electric motors, which in turn helps to produce an enhanced power, acceleration, and feel under the pedal. And I gotta tell you, it's definitely true. This new Camry 2025 looks like a dream and drives like a dream. In terms of specifications, it's a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine that gives you around 220 horsepower with the front wheel drive and 232 horsepower if you go with the all-wheel drive. Now, the front wheel drive gets you about 4.6 liters per 100 kilometers. That's it, guys. 4.6. That's nothing. That translates to about 58 miles per gallon. The SE front-wheel drive non-upgrade package comes with these 16-inch alloy wheels. Yes, I said 16-inch, but for just $2,000, you can upgrade by 2 inches to an 18-inch alloy wheel if you go with the SE upgrade. But I gotta tell you, at first glance, yeah, they look a bit small, but actually, they suit the vehicle quite well. Now, as I promised, let's take a look at some side-by-side comparison. You've got here the 25 Camry SE front-wheel drive. Definitely different than a 2024, especially when you're talking about the front end, the hood. You might see some similarities with regards to the trim line here along the front door, rear door, over the rear quarter panel where the gas cap is. Yeah, that kind of looks a little bit 2024-ish, but it helps to blend in very nicely. I think that honeycomb style front grille and front fascia combined with these beautiful new style LED headlamps really makes everything tie in nicely. You've got some air diffusers to go in with the, sporty feel and aggressive look. Some venting going on in the corners of the bumper, both driver and passenger side. I mean, you don't really want much different than this. You don't want to go too drastic from what you previously had. Take a look at the 2024. It's definitely quite different than a 2025, especially when you're talking about the front end. But here you are on the side there. You do see some of the similarities when it comes to the body lines, just on the middle of the vehicle, and as I mentioned, over top of the gas cap, but otherwise very different vehicle, front and back. And I'll show you guys a little bit in terms of the rear end. We'll get a closer look as well. That nice air diffuser body kit skirt package style that's in the front follows through nicely in the back of the 2025 Camry, and not quite similar at all, I would say, on the rear end. You've got a lot of changes here when it comes to the trunk design, tail lamp design. You've got a different emblem as well where it says Camry. You got a dual exhaust system over to the driver's side. I mean, this is definitely something that's quite sporty for just a base model. I do have a video of an XSE 2025 Camry Hybrid on my channel. I'll put a card and a link in the video description so you guys can actually go back and see it. But what do you think? I love the taillights. I love the headlamps. I love the blacked out lettering for the Camry. That's standard. This little lip spoiler on the rear trunk adds as well a nice finishing touch. Let me know in the comments below. Opening up to the interior here, you've got the Camry kick plate that comes standard with the new 25 Toyota Camry Hybrid. You've got a power driver seat, a manually operated passenger seat. Okay, let's take a close look at the seating upholstery and what they've done here for the 25 Camry Hybrid. So this is the SE, keep in mind. It is not the upgraded model. And we do have a combination of Softex and that same fabric that we saw on the front dashboard and front door panels, both driver and passenger side. And it's got some nice white accents as well when we're talking about the trim and when we're talking about the stitching on the seat. What do you think of these new seats and this mixed Softex and sporty looking fabric combination? Let me know in the comments below. All right, taking a step into the interior of this 2025, guys, it's so exciting. We have a 2025 Toyota Camry, or a 2025 Toyota. I'm touching it, I'm feeling it, I'm inside of it. It's here, available to take home, and we're only halfway through the year in 2024. Not even halfway through, actually. First of all, take a look at all the fit and finish, all the differences from 2024 to 2025 when we're talking about the trim layout and configuration and so on. And then we'll get a little bit more into the detail of what we're looking at here. Keep in mind, this is the SE front wheel drive. It's not upgraded in any means when you're talking about trim levels, but it does feel quite nice on the interior. First thing you'll notice, you've got your electronic parking brake with your multi-terrain select, a couple different driving modes there. Some very comfortably sized cup holders here. You've got another slot here that's kind of elongated where you can put your phone, your wallet, maybe a small little bag. Over to the left of that, you've got your wireless phone charger that comes standard. Check out the new configuration for the temperature controls. We're seeing a lot of this style on our late model Toyotas. For example, the Toyota Crown and so on. A couple other models that look like this. If you know of any off the top of your head, let me know in the comments below. You've got an 8-inch standard touch screen. And finally, we have the latest Toyota multimedia here on the Toyota Camrys, featuring the wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, cloud-based navigation capabilities, and more. So I know I'm probably going to get asked this in the comments section, so I'll tell you right now, this here is actually a fabric. Yes, this is a fabric, I believe, on the XSEs and so on. This becomes like a Softex trim, if I'm not mistaken. But this here is a very durable fabric, and it carries through along to the side of the door panel for both driver's side and passenger side. Now, what do you all think of this very large center armrest and storage console? Take a look. It's very deep. It's quite wide as well. You can store plenty of items in here. And it does have a 12-volt access for a charger or any other device that you might want to connect to. No USB port though, but you do have a couple towards the front of the vehicle. Now, it is a push button start with a smart key that comes with the new Camry 2025 SE, in case you wanted to know and see what this Camry key fob looks like. There it is. You've got all your functions you'll ever need. Now guys, regarding this smart key system with push button start, it is a smart key system, but it's without entry. So you'll notice there's no grooves on the exterior door handle. So you still will need to lock and unlock your vehicle via the remote control. You can't do it without the keys in your hands, but you can start the car without the key in your hands. One thing I wanted to mention, you might be asking yourself, where's the actual function control button for the full perimeter heated steering wheel? Well, it's not on the steering wheel. It's not where it usually is, which is somewhere in this column here. Check it out. Here is your function control for your heated steering wheel. So it's off and it's on. You can't push it up, but you can push it down, and automatic. So it will sync with your other temperature controls. Hot, I guess not so hot. Guys, this new Camry Hybrid is pretty sweet. All right, no power moonroof. You're gonna have to go at least to the SE upgrade package for 2025 on the Camry Hybrids, and you'll be happy, I hope, to know that it does come with a black roof liner. A couple functions off to the left of the steering wheel for the 25 Camry Hybrid. You've got your fuel tank, you've got your trunk release, you've got your adjustable dimming and brightness for your multi-information display system here. You can see that. You've got your traction control on, off, and your automatic high beams. We've got a 7-inch multi-information display system, which houses a lot of your equipment settings and vehicle settings when it comes to multimedia, when it comes to your trip timers and driving timers and fuel economy, and also when it comes to your Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. We've got the Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 finally on the Toyota Camry for 2025. Now, perhaps not many other reviewers have shown you this section of the new Camry Hybrid for 2025. You've got some nice LED map lamps here. You've got your SOS button, and you do have some little storage here for sunglasses, reading glasses, and whatnot. Oh guys, and in case I missed it earlier, you might want to know that this leather wrapped steering wheel is actually heated full perimeter of the steering wheel, which is quite rare, but we're seeing that come standard on more and more Toyota models. How cool is that? I almost forgot to show you guys the trunk space. What do you think? It's not quite different at all. Very spacious, just like the 2024 was. You still got the 60-40 split. Keep in mind, guys, this is a hybrid, so you have an additional battery, high voltage battery underneath the vehicle, and it doesn't seem like you really lose much in terms of cargo space. Big thumbs up for that. Well, everyone, let me know what you think in the comments below about the new generation updated hybrid only 2025 Camry. I hope you enjoyed this video and review. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take care.